Hey there, everybody, we are here in Ellensburg today and we're going out on a couch to kanza training ride. We're out for about 5 hours and we're going to ride the Iron Horse Trail.
It's cold. Yeah, this was not quite the weather I think we were hoping to catch. So it's what, 37 or something, 15-mile-an-hour winds, so windy. That makes it colder.
And typically I would say that if it were just up to us to choose to ride on a day like this, we'd probably say no.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And tough it out. What doesn't kill you and gives you hypothermia makes you finish DK. So let's get going. It's kind of windy.
Yeah, just a little.
It's actually formerly part of the railroad right-of-way of the old Milwaukee, and it exists in parts. You can take it just east of Seattle to Ellensburg. That's kind of the most developed section, but the right-of-way could potentially go all the way to Missoula. So you could ride from, you know, Washington all the way to Montana. I wish. Wind sucks. Okay, so we just ran out of trail. I think we just portage over
the worn little track there.
Yeah.
Clearly somebody's done this before.
So it's a work in progress. Oh, I see. Oh, it went over to the side over there.
Yeah, it's a little more obvious if you're coming that way.
All right, let's hop back on it. All right, so we've decided to do a little pace line action since it's so windy. I guess it's good practice for DK. We're working pretty hard to stay at 11 miles per hour right now. All these little bridges you get to cross, pretty cool. So imagine if this ride of the way were complete. You could ride almost all the way from Seattle to Missoula, Montana. That would be epic. Right, so we're about an hour in and we're passing through the small town of Thorpe. We got a cute little trailhead here. So we started here in Ellensburg. Now we're in Thorpe and it looks like we get to go through some tunnels. And you can see here, this is a good kind of picture of the right-of-way. You know, if we could convert all this right-of-way into a rail trail, it would be the most epic rail trail ever. All right, so here's a cool little trail marking telling us where the tunnels are and how far we are from Cle Elum. And it's a good thing I have a bright ass light that'll get us through the tunnels. Still windy, still pace lining.
Well, we've got a gate. My guess is probably in case any of the livestock escapes over there. The thing to remember, if you open a gate, make sure you close it when you're done. Stay on highway to Party Barn.
What did it say?
Stay on highway to Party Barn.
I don't know what that means.
Right.
What's a party barn?
Don't you want to find out though?
So it's really like opening up here. I think we've left kind of, I don't know if you'd call it Metro Ellensburg, but
that's true. It's a lot more rural, farm and ranch land here.
Yeah. So this ride's gonna be our first kind of extended ride on mixed terrain. Just because in Montana, all the gravel's still under snow. So it's good to actually get time on the gravel road. What do you think, cutthroat or warbird?
Oh, definitely cutthroat.
Yes, that is definitely Columbia River basalt. We're coming up to the first tunnel. Wow, it's huge. The first of the Thorpe tunnels. You actually ride through a few of them on this trail. One of them is a Snoqualmie, which is super long. It's actually like 2 miles. These are shorter, but still pretty impressive. What do you think?
It is impressive and kind of scary at the same time.
At least it's short. Like you can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
That's true.
The metaphorical light and, and literal light. For the Instagrams. So I know you guys are wondering. So far, I'm giving the 50mm Cazaderos a thumbs up. So I'm going to turn on this Blackburn light. I think it's got like 1200 lumens, so definitely overkill. Oh no, we're going in the tunnel! This is so cool.
A wild turkey?
I don't know. Oh, look, wild turkeys. I don't know if you guys saw that, but there was a whole flock of wild turkeys, as in the...
Right there.
Oh, there. Wow. Wild turkeys, the fauna, not the whiskey. This part is painfully beautiful. Ah, sweat.
Somebody's dreams turn to dust.
We're coming up to the other tunnel. Cool. Got the light on.
This one's darker.
Yeah, this one's much darker. Woo! This one is way darker than the other one. Hello! I've got the light and full-on blitz. Dang. Yeah, this is longer than expected. Kind of spooky. Definitely bring a light. Nice.
Wow.
So what do you think of that tunnel, Laura?
Well, there was definitely a moment in the middle when I couldn't see either end anymore, where I had this fear that maybe they closed one end in the winter or something. Super cool, but a heck of a lot longer than I was expecting.
Yeah, this part's pretty awesome right here.
Yeah, it is.
This blue sky came out.
That's gotta be it, right? Paparazzi campsite.
Yeah.
Let's begin.
Oh, nice. Ah, this wind. We made it to Cle Elum at the 3-hour mark. We're gonna grab lunch by the old depot building, and then this will be our turnaround point. So hopefully the wind will keep blowing in the same direction, and we'll get a tailwind back. Cause that was so brutal. Oh my gosh. So what's for lunch?
Oh, well, we made sandwiches.
So I think we're gonna eat these sandwiches and then maybe get a barbecue sandwich to go, so right when we get to the car we can just stuff our faces.
Dang.
How was it?
The best sandwich ever.
We ate our sandwiches but are still hungry, so I bought some barbecue sandwiches from this place over here in Cle Elum. And you should never buy food when you're hungry because you tend to get too much. I mean, is there a way to put both of them into one box?
Yes.
Let's do that. I'm really tired. I'm feeling beat up. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm pretty much over this ride today.
Long way to go. space as you enter. Whew. Baby cows.
We've got 3 cowboys on horseback and looks like they're moving a herd of cattle.
Alright, we're at the home stretch. About 8 more miles and then we're back to the van. Definitely a lot faster going in this direction. We made it! Lapse time about 5:43. That includes our break. And the distance is 50.9 miles. So yay! So what do you think?
I think I'm tired. I think riding into a headwind sucks, especially for 3 hours. But I think that this stretch, I'm really glad that we had to force ourselves to ride today, because this stretch of the John Wayne Trail that we haven't ever ridden before, I think was absolutely the best of any of what we've seen. So
I was feeling really disheartened going out.
Yes.
So I kept looking at the speedometer and we were sometimes barely breaking 10. I was like, oh my god, what we get ourselves into. But it was good to see on the way back. We were cruising about 13-15 miles per hour. Yes. Now we have to see if the barbecue sandwiches made it. So I got 1 pulled pork sandwich and 1 beef brisket sandwich. And I'm wondering if, like, during the ride back, they didn't just, like, meld into a farmhouse sandwich.
Note the pro packing here.
Yeah.
Of putting them in sideways.
Yay!
Holy crap. They did really well.
Yeah. We still have 2 sandwiches. Yay! So we're gonna eat these. I'll give you guys a quick update. So far I'm digging the tires and the stem combination. I'll do more detailed kind of wrap-up video later on, but I think that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for following along our crazy couch to Kanza training, and until next time, ride bikes, travel, do good. Bye.